Hey guys, it's Rockamail93 and this is my first video basically talking about what mangas I've been reading and currently you can probably see behind me, or this is my other hand. Nope. Fuck. Behind me is my current collection of manga. I'm getting some other things, so I'm not really gonna talk about my shelf too much in detail because I'm waiting on some things to come from In Stock Trades. So without further ado, this is what I'm currently reading. If you hear a barking in the background, if you see my dog is here in my basement room with me, so he'll probably be walking around in the background and biting his tail for whatever reason. But my first book that I just finished reading yesterday actually is My Love Story. I'm waiting on the last 3 volumes to come in from In Stock Trades. So I've read, oh there he is, I've read volumes 1 through 10. I got 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 for Christmas, so I finished them really fast. This is, in my opinion, is a perfect shoujo for somebody, because I not that I don't like shoujo. Jake, stop it. Not that I don't like shoujo, but I'm kind of picky as to what I want to read in shoujo genre. But I do know that this is the same creator's high school debut. Jake, causing a ruckus. I didn't read high school debut, but I might eventually get into it. The art is amazing. Basically about a high school coming up. I don't know if I should call it necessarily coming of age. I guess for like a coming of age story of 2 high schoolers that are just trying to figure out, it's like both their first relationships, and they're just trying to navigate, high school. And what I like about it is if you open it, like once in a while, like it took, like sometimes it will take me a while to read a book where I have personal stuff going on. So a lot of times what they do in this manga and a lot of the mangas that I've read is like they'll show you like the story so far and will give you like a little bit of outline, which I personally like because sometimes I forget certain things happen in certain, maybe another volume or something. Let me see if I could show you one of my favorite panels. The art is it's just amazing. I love that. It's I like that now we're like in like the they're really trying to figure out like their affection towards each other in this volume. Wish I could find. And so we follow Sunakawa, which is this guy right here who is Taiko's best friend, and then we have Yamato, who is Taikyo's girlfriend. So they're together. They're in high school. They go to 2 separate schools though. I believe it's an all boys high school, and she goes to an all girl high school. And all throughout basically his whole life, Taikyo has always been like overshadowed by his best friend Sunakawa because he's good looking. And even if, like, for example, they talk about like what they don't talk about, they show like one time he saved the kid from drowning, and instead of thanking Taikyo, the mother went up right up to Sunakawa and was like, "Thank you." He was like, I didn't even do anything, but okay." This is a great, in my opinion, a really good shoujo series for someone who wants to get into shoujo genre. It's mushy, but not like too mushy. Like they it's like kind of like they navigate like her first job and jealousy, which I think should be explored more in some mangas because it's I feel like in a way it is healthy to have that in some regard. Obviously not all the time. Where's my should I just pull out let me see if I can find it. I just saw it before and I could find my one of my favorite panels. Oh, this one isn't my favorites actually. This is a good one. That's a good one. So yeah, I'm waiting on the last 3 volumes to come in from In Stock Trades. So excited to complete this. It's actually got if you probably see behind me, over here is the Blu-ray on. Stop, Jake. It's originally it was on sale for like $26, but it was retailed for over $126, so I grabbed that from Right Stuff right away. Currently reading, so I'm so happy to. I am literally currently reading because I have my bookmark in it. is Beastars 7 right now, but I read 1 through 5 after I watched the anime, and it's one of it's probably in my top 3 favorite manga right now. Just how it basically explores the relationships between carnivores and herbivores at Cherryton Academy. And again, this manga also has what I like is like they'll give you like, because there was a break. I took a long break between reading volume 5 and volume 6 for some stupid reason, but it tells you basically in here the character last time, which I like because I took a month or 2 break for some reason. So I like that they give you like a refresher. So basically it's obviously it's anthropomorphic animals, but it's not as fluffy and cute as Zootopia. It's basically you have it's at Cherryton Academy. We have Tem, an alpaca who was murdered by a carnivore. That literally starts off the whole series. Even in the anime, they go right to that. And basically it goes from finding out who murdered him to how the dynamic of the school is run. So I'll put this down for a second. So there's every year there's a Beastar, so it's basically like the person who's going to run the school is either a herbivore or carnivore. And we have one of the main characters. If I could find it, I am not that far into volume 6, as you can see. So where is Lewis? So I'm just going to show you what he looks like. It's not like really a spoiler or anything. So this is one of the main characters, Lewis, who is striving to be the next Beastar of the school. So that means that like herbivores will have more control and power in the school. But they also become like stronger and powerful people in life, so like mayor, police officers, stuff like that. So I think that is kind of what they're doing right now. And then there's also a relationship between Legoshi, who is a gray wolf, and Haru, who is a white dwarf rabbit, which is like you're not, it's like a taboo. You're not supposed to have relationships with the opposite opposite class, I guess. So like you want a gray wolf to go with the gray wolf, you want a rabbit to go with the rabbit. You don't want they're interspecies relations, is basically what I'm trying to say. So it's really cool, and the story and art is by Paru Itagaki, whose father, I believe, created a manga called, oh no, I can't remember, and it's really famous. Bagi, I think it's called Bagi. So, and then I'm very excited for season 2 of the anime. It came out recently in Japan. However, in us people in the US, we're gonna have to wait till summer unless you have VPN. Which, in case you have VPN, I applaud you, because I do want to get one, but I'm just nervous about it. But this is what I'm currently reading right now, is Beastars Volume 6. So I'm very excited to see where the story goes. It recently ended in Japan, I think at like 21 or 22 volumes. So we just got Volume 9 recently, and I know Volume 10 is currently on its way to translate to English, but it's gonna take a while, I feel like, for us to get it, which I'm grateful for, but at the same time, it's like I'm gonna eventually collect I know My Love Story and Beastars in Japanese as well, so hopefully I'm able to do that. Next series I started and I loved is Blood on the Tracks by Shino Shuzimo Oshimi, and the art is just beautiful. The premise is creepy, but in like a good way. So I've known of Shizo Oshimi for a long time with his work with oh my god, Flowers of Evil, Happiness, and Inside Mari. But this intrigued me. I am gonna get the omnibuses of Flowers of Evil because I have wanted to read that for a long time. I just never got a chance to get the singles. I wish I had gotten the singles, but the omnibuses are fine. I'll get them eventually. But this is basically about an overprotective mother, and I believe there's 2 other volumes out. I only have volume 1 currently, but I plan on picking the other 2 up. And it's basically she just really overprotective of her son, and then an incident happens, and it like kind of changes the family's dynamic forever. But the art is just like, this is the beginning. And obviously, I'm not gonna show any spoilers, but the art is just gorgeous. There's some color pages. It's just, it's just again, I'm gonna say it again. It's just beautiful and just gorgeous. The volumes themselves are a little bit expensive. They're $12.99. I'm sorry, $12.95. I don't know if that's vertical or that's just like, But this is let me show you another picture. I'm not gonna show any spoilers. Let me see if I could pull up another, and I'm very much into the psychological, like, thriller crime genre. Here's a good panel. But, you know, if you definitely like happiness inside of Mari Flowers, you will definitely pick this one up. This is his latest work, I believe, so I'm definitely gonna pick up his other works eventually once I get, you know, more room over there. And, so, yeah, this is another one. Next, this took me forever to find. Why? I don't know, and I just realized that the spine is a bit misaligned. That's okay. Everybody I know in the manga community has been talking about this, so if you don't listen to me spiel about it, you can skip ahead, whatever. This is Spy Family, and it took me so long to get the first volume because my local Barnes & Noble not only was sold out physically, but also online as well. So then what I finally had to do was order from Books A Million, and I was so happy when this came, because it was back ordered, and I basically prepaid for it, and when it finally came, I read it through, and it's just, it follows a spy named Twilight, and he basically, his boss is like, hey, I need you to do this mission, and it's like, you have to infiltrate the school to get this mastermind, but in order for you to do that, you have to have a family with a kid. At first, he's thought, okay, I have to get a kid, no problem, but then he has to also find somebody to marry. So, this is him, he's not only a spy, but then you have his wife, who is an assassin unbeknownst to him, and then the child that he adopts from the orphanage is not only, this is her, Anya, is not only she's a telepath, but she knows both of their secrets, but they don't know each other's secrets. So it's very cute, very, you know, action-y, which I like. You know, like, she can hear all her dad's thoughts, so she'll say stuff like, he's a cool liar, and stuff like the art is amazing. I know there's volume 2 and 3 are out already. It was weird to me how, like, 2 and 3 aren't that hard to find where volume 1 is, I guess because it just surged in popularity. So yeah, this is the guy that he has to, like, take down. This is not really a spoiler, it's more like, so that's the guy. And yeah, basically, I'm not sure if the series follows, like, just this one storyline. Excuse me. But I'm excited to get the next 2 volumes. I know volume 4 is coming out, but I'm not exactly sure when. So yeah, I'm very excited about this. I'm definitely gonna pick up the next 2. I haven't been going to the bookstore, obviously, due to pandemic things. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this also, because I love this series. So the last series that I finished, mainly because it's getting translated rather slowly, is A Man and His Cat by Umi Sakura. And it's published actually by Square Enix Manga, which I didn't even know they made manga. And what I love about this manga is, like, the first couple pages, or, like, the first page is always, like, color, and it's just gorgeous. So we follow a widower who one day decides, I'm going to adopt a cat, because he is so heartbroken at the loss of his wife. So then he just decides, then I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. So basically, and then he's also a musician, I believe, so he's trying to, like, get back into playing the piano and stuff, because he stopped because his wife had passed away, and she always loved to hear him play the piano. So there's only currently 2 volumes out right now, and I believe volume 3 is coming out eventually this year, so I'm definitely gonna pick that up. And, like, this is the last kind of one. Oh, it's just so good, so good. The art and is beautiful, and it's magnificent. And it's a very quick read, which I do like. But I just like the developing. You get to know more of, like, the man character, because it turns out when he was a kid, his mom didn't really let him touch animals or be with animals. So he also, you know, his coworkers, like, worried about him. They're like, "Is he married? Did he find somebody?" And then he tells them that he adopted a cat, and they were all happy and whatnot. So yeah, it's here's another cute panel. It's one of my favorite mangas right now that I read, so I definitely recommend it to anyone who is looking for a cute read. It might be a little bit of a deep read for some people. Oh, this is cute. I like this part where he's like a little pirate man. And the cat's name is Fukumaru, and Mr. Kanda is the gentleman's name. So yeah, he's Fukumaru's trying to help him, like, is helping him cope basically with his wife's passing, and which I think is great, because I feel like we need more animals and people to adopt animals like that. So this is my first manga video, what I've been reading and what I kind of recommended right now. So I hope you guys really appreciate it. If you have any, oh, my computer just decided to. That was weird. If you guys have any suggestions or comments, please leave them down below, and don't forget to comment and subscribe. And I hope everybody has a great day, night, wherever you are. Bye.